Hi, I'm Cody from Mechanic.com.au and Cody Motorsports, and here today I'm talking to you about the 36-inch USA Sumo Series diagnostic tool trolley from SP Tools. As a mechanic that carries out many different types of diagnostics on vehicles in our workshop, I know the importance of keeping the station all nice and organised, because the last thing you want to happen is have all those expensive equipment that you've invested in get destroyed, misplaced or damaged because it's just not in the right area. And this is where this absolutely fantastic diagnostic tool trolley comes into play. As a mechanic that regularly carries out diagnostic work on many different type of vehicles that come into my workshop, I know how important it is to keep all that invested equipment safe and secure and in a nice lockable location. We've all seen it before. We've walked in the workshops and the scan tool's over one end and then the leads are over another end and then it's all over the shop, and there's a high risk of that getting damaged. So SP Tools coming around and having such a unit like this means that I can keep all my diagnostic equipment in one spot. I know it's not going to be damaged, and I know if it is missing, because it's not in my fantastic trolley, then I need to start looking for where it is. Now, talking about keeping it all safe, locked and secure, that is one feature I really do love about these units. With all the locks the whole way down from the bottom to the top. Another feature I really like as well is on the back of these security panels, they've actually got magnets. So instead of swinging around here and potentially knocking you in the head when you move it around, you can simply click it back and it holds itself pretty secure and pretty well in place. And if you've ever seen a toolbox crash itself onto the ground and then thousands of dollars worth of tools just go and spread out everywhere, which is the last thing you want happening here, very expensive computer equipment, all of these drawers have double lock units as well. So sliding it in, I can't move it out unless I click the handle underneath, meaning I'm not going to have a toolbox that's lying all my diagnostic equipment all over the workshop floor. Now, talking about the drawers on this unit, you'll see there's 3 drawers on the front here, but also a keyboard drawer as well, and that's where you place all your keyboards, your mouses and everything like that. An amazing feature I really like about this, because you're not cluttering the top area. You can use this spare for hooking up your monitors, which they do have the monitor rack here, so you've got a full-time monitor that sits on there, but enough space around here to put your other diagnostic tools as well. These other drawers are very well big enough to store all other diagnostic equipment or leads and testing units and all those little bits that you accumulate over the workshop over the years. But also as well, this is a unit I really like here. That's there to store your printer. And if you're anything like me when you're doing your wiring diagnostics, I really love to print off all wiring information and all codes and flow charts and all that type of stuff, so I can write down with pen and paper and scribble on them and do all that type of stuff as well. It's also great that if you take any information you want to show the customer, you can print it straight away, give it to the customer, show them exactly what your diagnostic work is. All of that has been thought out with this diagnostic tool trolley. Another thing I really do like to add as well is all the wiring access points as well. So you might think, how do I connect up the printer to the computer and everything up the top? Well, these being all crossed over throughout the unit means you can connect them to each other. So you can have a power board that sits on the bottom that plugs into your power source wherever you might be, and then you can have from the monitors and computers all running through the back of it. Now, they might call this the USA Sumo Series, and yes, it is big to hold all your workshop's needs in one unit, but it's not out of this world. It's not going to take up a huge amount of workshop space, especially in a small workshop like mine. It sits about 1580 high by around 870 wide and 600mm deep. Now, yes, this unit is big without being too big, but is not flimsy at all. With its double wall construction, it's nice. It can take the handle of the workshop. It can be pushed around and bumped around without fear of destroying the unit. I swear, some toolboxes out there you could pretty much twist with your own 2 hands. This, I'd be scared if it fell over on me. It feels that tough and sturdy. Now, this unit is designed to be moved to car, not the car coming to the unit, which I knew was an absolute pain in a few days where you had to pretty much drive the car to where all the computer units were. Moving it around is a breeze. It's got 2 big handles either side with caster wheels on the bottom that swivel wherever you want it to go. And yes, they are lockable. So it's as simple as dragging this unit to where the car might be, because I know what it's like having dead cars around the workshop. I don't want to move the car to the equipment, I want the equipment to go to the car. You push it straight up to the car, lock it in place, and your diagnostic station is ready to go. Now, if you want to find out more about this unit, make sure to search SP Tools, part number SP44550LG-BLK at sptools.com. I'm Cody Mackay from Mechanic.com.au and Cody Mackay Motorsports, and I hope to see you next time.